Hi everyone, my name is Hicks and I'm the Chief Operating Officer of the Spivey Consulting Group, and I've been leading the development of our newest big project, MyRank, which is now available at myrankbyspivey.com. MyRank is a free tool that law school applicants can use to research schools. I actually got the idea for MyRank when we were filming a YouTube video with our senior consultant John Staknevich, who was talking about ways to use the US News rankings in order to make your decision for where to attend law school. A big part of John's video was talking about how you could look at the various metrics and determine which of those metrics were important to you versus which weren't important to you, basically ignoring the weighting that the actual rankings publisher gives to the metrics because those weightings don't necessarily correlate to what you care about in a law school. So I got the idea to create an online tool for law school applicants such that they can create their own set of rankings that are more in line with how they prioritize the various metrics versus how some rankings publisher decides how they want to weight the metrics. So MyRank is now available for free for all of you to use. You can check it out at myrankbyspivey.com. So how do you actually use MyRank? I'm going to do a brief demo here to show you some of the basics of how to use the site. There are several features available for anyone to use on the site. The main feature is the Rankings tool, which is here at the MyRank tab. On the left-hand side are all of the metrics that you can use to create your rankings. To weight a metric, just click the metric to open, then click and drag to choose how heavily you want it to factor into your rankings. You can weight as many or as few metrics as you want. Each metric is automatically set to 0 importance, so unless you change it, it won't factor in. Try out weighting just a few metrics that are the most important to you, or weighting each metric for a more nuanced set of rankings. There are virtually endless possibilities based on what you prioritize. Another way that you can use the MyRank tool is by applying filters. You can filter your list down from every ABA accredited law school to any subset based on the rankings metrics, or by a few additional categories including location and class size. So for instance, if you only want your ranked list to include law schools with an LSAT median between 160 and 165, you can use the filters to narrow your list down to just those schools. There are 4 categories that aren't weighted for rankings but can be filtered. These categories are first, location by state; second, class size; third, whether or not the law school takes the GRE; and fourth, whether they give conditional scholarships, or scholarships that can be taken away based on your law school GPA after you start getting law school grades back. Here's an example of how to use the metrics and filters in conjunction. Let's say I want to see all law schools with an LSAT median between 152 and 158 ranked in order of their GPA median. I can filter the LSAT medians here, and then weight the GPA medians for ranking here. What MyRank then displays is a narrowed down list from every ABA accredited law school down to only those with my specified LSAT medians, ranked in order of highest GPA median to lowest. If you want to save your rankings for later, you can click the Save Ranking button at the top of the page. Note that you can only save a ranking if you have an account, but it will save both the ranking and the filters. Another feature that MyRank offers is a comparison tool. You can either choose schools to compare directly from the rankings page like this, or you can click the Compare tab from the top menu bar. From this page, you will be able to search law schools you want to compare by name, or use the filters to narrow down a list. So for instance, I could use the filters to see only schools with a GPA median between 3.0 and 4.0, an LSAT median between 155 and 165, an overall employment rate greater than 80%, and only schools in California or New York. Then I can choose up to 5 of these schools to compare. If you have an account, you can also save your comparisons for future reference. You can access your saved rankings and comparisons on your account page here. So that's the basics of how to use MyRank. We truly hope that this tool is useful for you all in determining which law schools might be the best fit for your background and goals. If you have any further questions about how to use the tool, feel free to comment on this video. And if you need more personalized guidance, as always, you can reach out to us at info@spiveyconsulting.com to potentially work with us. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're interested in law school admissions advice from our team of consultants who are former admissions officers at schools like Harvard, Yale, Columbia, Chicago, and Penn. Thank you so much.